Hi! Welcome, YouTube audience. I'm doing this on a different platform, and now I have to get used to it because I just the controls are slightly different. The things I have to do are slightly different. I have loud music in my ears. Hold on. Alright. Let's go ahead and at least hit the thing in the game. There we go. I'm getting used to some changes in how everything's laid out in my OBS. I'm not quite sure, but I can't. It's not allowing me to dock one of my windows. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Give me just a second. Alright, so I've got to dock this little... You can't see what's happening, but it's not giving me a lot of options. Here, let's see if this will help. Nope, that's not helping. I'm basically like in the background. I'm just like modifying some like settings on my thing, and it's not. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I can't. It's not allowing me to like put two windows side by side. I can only like layer them on top of each other with a tab. I'm like, but I want to see both at the same time. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Anyway. Hi. I don't know why my streaming quality is not great right now. I'm looking at a preview over here in another window, and I'm like, oh, that just looks terrible. That doesn't look good at all. Let me see if I can fix some settings for you guys. You know, it's kind of new to me. I don't know what's up. Well, I mean, refresh. No. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's up. Like, it's kind of like with Twitch, my resolution that I'm looking at, it looks kind of, it's fine, but somehow here it's trying to quality auto. Yes, quality auto. That's what I'm looking for. No? Quality. Okay, well, I mean, I changed my quality on the viewing side and it looks better. So maybe that's just me then. Maybe that's... I'm looking... Never mind. I don't know what's going on. I just... Okay, hi. And I'm back. But I'm back in Honkai Star Rail. Aw, Pele sent me a message. Anyone there? Chikori? Hey, do you know any way to stave off sleepiness? To myself, you get sober. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, wait, you should try sleeping. Hold on, I'm gonna switch my scene so y'all can see this better. There you go. Tried it myself. It worked for me. Everyone knows sleeping will work. I'm writing a script for the upcoming Tales exchange. To meet the deadline, I haven't slept for 3 days and 3 nights. I'm super sleepy now. Small talk's over. I need to finish it before the deadline. You can do it. I'll try my best. But yeah, so when last I streamed and I was doing YouTube, and the thing is that you will see that I do have a full playlist now here on YouTube of the streams from Twitch, where I was actually you know, I kind of recorded and then downloaded the recording and posted it. Now, I mean, it's playing with various audio setups. So the setup that I have had traditionally for streaming, I've had to kind of piece together again. So still playing with audio levels, game sound levels, to get it to where I like it. And unfortunately, I am also kind of in a situation where I've limited bandwidth. Well, in the perspective of I can't use a wired connection where I am at the moment, so I'm kind of restricted to a wireless option. That's okay. It's okay. We're good for now. I'm been really surprised at how well it's been doing. But yeah, so I've been playing Honkai Star Rail for almost a year on another server, and then I recently started this playthrough on my Twitch channel, and now we're here. We have, for those who are familiar with the story, we've completed the space station and Jarilo 6 parts of the story, and we're getting ready to head on to the next destination. And in the meantime, I have a whole bunch of side quests I need to complete. So we're gonna do that today. And look, the banner has switched over. So now, oh, I could get one of Finon's Eidolons. Or well, actually I could get Finon on this account. I haven't rolled for Cyrene on this account. I was trying to roll for Treeby, but I'm trying to do this account free to play, so I don't I'm like not putting money into all these rolls. I don't have Mighty on any accounts at the moment, but I have enjoyed playing Mighty on trial stuff. I have Cypher and I have Finon on my main playthrough. But on this one, not so much. So what I'm gonna do, and I was really hoping my voice would be in better shape than it is. I did not take allergy medicine last night, and so now I'm recovering from not having done that. So hopefully, if my throat clearing gets really bad, I'll just swap out with my, so I'm not clearing my throat in front of you guys all the time. So let me see. I did not get, okay, no. That did not work, so let me try. Alright. I need to spend some of my currency. I'm going to go ahead and do that while I'm here. I'm also like low in monies. Low in the monies. Let's do this. Yeah. Can this crew do it? Yeah, this crew can do it. I'm gonna pull back on the volume on the game.
My purpose is to protect
while they're in combat. We're just gonna do this in the automatic sped up mode. And while we're doing that, let's see if I can do this thing. All right, that's good. That works well. Let's get the volume here pulled back up a bit. All right, that works well. Love it. Okay. I'm gonna take this volume down just. I think that might be a good level. That. We'll see. The last time I recorded, I felt like the game audio was way too low. Like I had to crank my own volume up on the replay to really hear it. So I'm trying to get the game volume to be a little higher during the stream. But then I also need my own volume to be a little higher. So I don't want to blow anyone's ears out, but I want to have a good quality recording at the end, you know? If that makes sense. So again, with my throat, maybe I just don't talk as much as I usually do, which is not even the point. Anyway, okay, so I do have some other options, but I don't have these characters, and I probably won't on this particular account, so I have no idea where that voice is coming from. That's alright, so I'm getting distracted because I'm trying to monitor it also. Since I'm new to doing this on YouTube. So money was a thing, but I also need more of the associated materials. Let's do that. Oh. I don't know, we'll try it. When I don't have the right brake types, freaking ever.
Soaring above the land.
Here, I'll turn the volume down. It's almost a year. How has it been almost a year since I started playing this?
Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
But the team-based combat kind of really,
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
and the turn-based, sorry, the turn-based kind of team strategy approach. I love it. And if you know me and you know that I'm a big fan of Persona, this is right up my alley. Now in Persona, I am hesitant to allow for the automatic play, because I like to very carefully make decisions, especially if I'm playing in my harder modes. Alright, we have like 100 left. Oh, I have a text message. I was waiting for text messages. Let me check. Ooh. to a text message. Hold on, let me get into a safe spot. Da, 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 da. Give me just one moment. Gonna mute the mic second. All right, now okay, all right. So I still have like 100 left, right? To spend, or that I can spend. And my biggest problem has been my cash so far. So what happened when I first started playing is that I just kept going in here, like doing little side missions and stuff, building up resources before I ever left Jarilo 6. And as a result, I had a whole bunch of stuff just stocked up. Oh, just 100. That's okay. That's good. And this time, I'm trying to keep up the pace of my streaming. Between streams, I am coming in here and playing like the little daily missions and stuff. And I call them daily missions. Basically just spending the daily currency that's building up, and at the same time trying to farm for materials that I know these characters are going to need when they level up later. I have kind of, just because it's free to play, I'm definitely going to be using my Trailblazer more on this account than I probably ever have. Like, I mean, because I play Kylus on my other playthrough. I love his animations and personality and everything, so. Unlike Genshin Impact, where, I love Ether, but, he's not on any of my normal teams when I normally play in Genshin, but my Trailblazer is quite integrated into my teams here in Star Rail.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence! The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Alright. Okay, that's good. Yeah, this, the Trailblaze power that builds up every day, I try to make sure that I use at least the ones that are constantly replenishing. So I kind of maximize the benefits. Oh, look, I'm already Trailblaze level 38. It's like the easiest Trailblaze leveling ever.
We have to find it.
Oh, how's my Trailblaze? Okay. Claim 37. 38. It's like so easy to max out. Look at this. Oh. I'm halfway there and I haven't even left Jarilo 6. Alright. It does slow down a little bit later, but not by much. The problem is the equilibrium level, and I'm trying to resist the temptation that I gave into last time, which is push the equilibrium level up as high as possible. Because even though I could pass the fights to get to a higher equilibrium level, it doesn't mean that I necessarily want to be at a higher equilibrium level, and this game does not offer that opportunity to back up to a lower level the way Genshin does with its world levels. Alright, I'm bringing the game volume up as we go into... Oh, nope. Nope, that's good. Let's check our missions. Alright. So we're not going to do that yet. We're coming down. I'm just going into these kind of one-off missions. If I go to Fate's Atlas, I can look at it from that perspective. Tomorrow, how to freeze this? Yeah, let's do that one. Alright, fine. Looks like I'm gonna fight these things first.
A will of metal and stone. Mountains fall, dragons rise! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Really inspirational.
体ボルグ逃げ場はない Burying their hopes, I guard this land.
Alright, sorry sweetie, I'm gonna have to bring Herta back. I just need...
You better be good. My time is precious.
Uh-huh. Yes, Miss Herta. Miss Puppet.
Help! Help! Help me!
What is this?
They're everywhere.
Bubbles are floating in the air with a colorful glow gliding on their surfaces. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry a profound meaning. You are sure that you saw a red sun descending into the snowy mountains and a girl in a robe falling under the tip of a sword. You have even heard someone softly laughing. Everything is real, and it is not your imagination. Touch it! You extend your arm, and your fingertip stops extremely close to the bubble. Nothing happens. Perhaps you should ask for more info from someone who knows what it is. Okay. I have to wait until I've had a conversation. And it's fine on.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Do have these fights. Okay. Yeah, the game volume could be a little lower right now. Okay, there we go. Alright. Who was That's what I wanted. Let's see something real quick. Navigate. There we go. Oh, I do need to put it on there. Just switch the picture or whatever. The lass over there. Hello. Oh, the lass. Oh, goodness. I guess changing the gender of your trailblazer does change things. I can't hear you. Gosh, these kids these days. Have you lost your hearing at such a young age? Take a look with your eyes. I'm stuck. Shouldn't have happened. There should always be two people dealing with bearing blockages. One up on top and one at the bottom in case of the propulsion bridge failures. Who could have guessed that none of the kids these days are willing to do this job now? Alright, Lass. He keeps calling me Lass. Lass, the control device of the propulsion bridge is right opposite me. Take the elevator and reset it to let me come over. Yeah, I see it over there. How much will he pay me? Gee, kids these days, all you know is money. I wasn't gonna say that. Just imagine I said it jokingly. Agreed. Okay. Alright. I'll help you out, dude. I see you down there. Alright. Side Western. Wait. Alright. Here you go, sir. Oh, that was not the right bridge. Okay. Wait, no. Hold on. Just looking at the controls of the respective bridges.
Mountains fall, dragons rise!
And yes, I know I have two preservation too. They do function slightly different, so...
Land forward! Time to twirl!
Okay.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
In my own way. Switching it. Sorry, dude. There's nothing. Nothing I can do here. Well done. I should have been more mindful on that one. That's okay. I see a control on that far one. Let's see what I can do with that. Hang tight, dude.
My strength
You know
isn't
who I
what it
am.
was.
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Dragons, obey this soaring above the lands! This is permanence!
this stuff first.
Great. The more the better.
7 bridges problem. Move very quickly, lass. There are lots of things in these boxes here. Help yourself. I already did. I'm in a hurry. Bye. Oh. What about the big reward you promised me? What big reward? I don't remember making such a promise. Such terrible acting. What? I can't hear you clearly, lass. Speak up. Oh, forget it. As long as you're fine. Of course I'm fine. Every muscle and bone, everything is fine. Wait, I thought you couldn't hear me. Come on, get out of the way. I can't hold it anymore. Come on. Come get me in the maintenance room if you need me. Okay. Can't hold it anymore. He had to go pee. Alright, we're good now. And there we go. 7 of 7. Hey, pretty good on that. Alright. There is out of reach. I can't really use these memory bubbles yet. Hi, Arlen. What's up? Those photos made every staff member anxious. Arlen, what should we do? What should we do? If it were up to me, wouldn't do anything since we're not even sure what's shown in these photos. Enough. It's not like the situation has never encountered strange phenomena before. Not like the station. It's never encountered. No. I would say that we opened up with strange encounters on the space station. Go tell the rest. I'll lead this investigation myself. Thanks, Arlen. Why take on all this by yourself, Arlen? If anything happens like last time. What happened? Oh, it's you! We're discussing the recent photos of specters circulating around the space station. Looks like something weird got mixed into the batch. Oh, this is a simple oversight. Please just let this slide. Uh-oh, what in the world photo am I looking at that got mixed in? I want to know! Recently, the security department has received multiple sightings of this unidentified creature. Okay. It moves around stealthily like a ghost, and only a photograph can reveal its shape. It may have a connection to a certain curio. Too busy with the station's reconstruction, none of the research labs any more personnel to spare for this investigation. Always claim they're busy all the time. All excuses. That's right. Arlen, you really shouldn't take this on all by yourself. Well, someone has to. Well, the ball's in our court. We should just take it. If we kick the ball back into the other court, that just means we've lowered ourselves to their level. Wouldn't you say? You're silly. Truly. Miss, the lead researcher Asta says this a lot, too. Asta. Sorry. In this game, it's Asta. I should remind you that in the security department already has their hands full with routine danger elimination tasks. We simply don't have the people. That's right. I still have so much work to do. Like that one. And that one. Oh, alright. Chikori, you wouldn't refuse the request from a recovering patient, would you? This is an emergency, so I do need your help. I already sent for people to gather all the witnesses of the specters at the reception hall in the base zone. Let's go and interview them before coming up with a plan. Sure, Arlen. Chat with the researchers. I'm gonna talk to this guy first. Look, I don't know for how long this bottle opener has been in the toolbox. I finally found it. This bottle of soda is from 4 amber eras ago. Capocali is so fragrant. Oh, so refreshing. Would you like a sip? Must have gone flat ages ago, right? I haven't gone flat. When I was your age, I could light Gun's beard on fire and set up Bernard with that chick in the Department of Insight all in one go. Sadly, I was a bit flat in the station breakout incident. Time flies, though. Now I even forget to bring a bottle opener. Can't deny it, I'm old. Let me tell you, the patent for this Capocali used to belong to the space station. This anti-gravity drink was once all the rage across the cosmos. I only have a few bottles left. I'd better enjoy every last sip while I still can. Oh right, I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Wen Tine Wang. Excuse me. Wen Qiang Wang. Wen Qiang Wang, probably. Wen Qiang Wang, the mechanic. I am #1 around here in terms of age, experience, and skill. I can see that. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean jack, because I'm the only one in the maintenance room. I had a partner once, but he was a scoundrel. Not only did he blow a big hole in the space station, but he also kept sending back these strange letters. He always blocked the bearings and made me go repair them. I never got along with that troublemaker, as if we were fated to be at odds with each other. Cavilli must have turned their back on me. That's why I got stuck in there. I was stuck for so long, I was starting to ache. Ouch. You promised to pay me. Oh, it's forcing me to follow up. Aww. Hey, well, I look rich to you. I'm just a poor mechanic, been charged with dereliction of duty ever since that scoundrel made that giant hole in the station. If you want a reward, I don't have any. However, since we've been talking this whole time and you seem agreeable enough, it's worth making an exception. Listen carefully. Now, what I'm going to give you is 10 Star Rail special passes. Yes, I would like that. Huh? What are you on about? I'm only going to show you the way to make money. Guaranteed to make a fortune. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Lord have mercy. Here I was all excited because we were going so like breaking fourth wall, and now he just wants to teach me how to make money. Well, I say breaking fourth walls. I'm not really talking to the audience. I'm really just kind of understanding the audience, so it's like more like meta. Like, yeah, Star Rail passes for the person who's playing me. Thank you. As for the origin of this fortune, well, it all started with this person. Remember the scoundrel I was talking about? His real name is Jose Lazaro. That old fart has a bunch of grand titles like former researcher in the Department of Cosmic Geography or former member of the Nameless. Oh, really? Really? And member of armed archaeologists. He was still in the space station. He would boast about all his inventions all day. Oh, so this is Lazaro. Lazaro. So that name comes up later. On Penacony. When we get to Penacony. Astro Rod, Cosmos Guide Chart, the Astro Auto Radiograph, various soft drink patents. He was so arrogant and refused to obey anyone. What's more, he'd get very upset when he saw his colleagues from the Department of Cosmic Geography being bullied by others. He'd often stand up for his colleagues and start fights. What a scoundrel. That's right. I'm glad you can see the truth. Long story short, Jose is famous for his craftsmanship. On one hand, it's because he likes to tinker with things in his spare time. On the other hand, we're one-handing and other-handing. It's because he would come to the maintenance room and learn from me almost every day. He was responsible for clearing blockages. He invented ultra-nickel parts, and he brewed Capo Cali. As for me, I was responsible for supervising his work. By the way, we also wrote a book together, The Art of Soda and Space Station Maintenance. Okay. Alright. That book sounds riveting. We did have a good time, yes. It was really quite good. Until one day, I was suddenly woken up from my sleep by a terribly loud noise. That scoundrel blew a giant hole in the maintenance room and flew away in an aircraft, leaving me with all the mess. Was the aircraft, by any chance, a train? Was it like train shaped or anything? I'm just saying. Afterward, I learned from the others that the fuel from the spacecraft that he used for his adventure was stolen bit by bit from my maintenance room. Hold on just a second. I need to mute my... just a second. Alright, I'm good. Alright. This is the station breakout incident that he boasts about all over the place. It's been so many years, but whenever I think about it, I'm still so mad at him. He's still so mad. Why is something calling me? I don't know. That's not what... Okay, never mind. I don't know what's going on my... I sent Who on an errand, so I was like monitoring to see if there was any feedback from the errand. Okay. Hindered our chip to accomplish his ambition. That's cool. It's such a long speech, I'm falling asleep. I went off topic. That's what happens when you get old. Usually I have no one to talk to. Now I got it all. Now that I got to let it all out, I feel much better. So, what I really want to give you is the treasure map that Jose Lazaro left behind. You just wanted someone to chat with, didn't you? Of course not. Stop talking nonsense. The treasure map, revealed by a special auto radiograph, is in black and white. Only the location of the target room is marked with a red circle. Okay. This thing was hidden in a corner somewhere in the space station. Someone found it and thought it was trash. But it ended up here with me. I tried using that scoundrel's special technique to reveal the text, and lo and behold, it revealed the coordinates of her room. I've been told that the old scoundrel may have left many personal treasures in the space station. Must be hidden in there. You can look for them according to the location on the map. If you find them, then everything belongs to you. I have to go take a couple sips of Capo Cali and tinker around with my blazing welding gun. I wouldn't give up that. I wouldn't give up on that even if Alcavilli were to come pay me a visit. Oh, really? Sounds like someone who aspired to be a bit of a trailblazer himself and ended up just kind of stuck where he is. Alright. So let's check this out. It's possible I've probably already been here and I just happened to pick up the mission.
My purpose is to protect.
Can we on
Mountain Bull, Kraken, rise!
Time to twirl!
Alright.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I have been here. This is where I drank the coffee. It caused me to pass out. There was a treasure in this room as well. I think this was one of the puzzle rooms. Oh, another thing. 2 treasure hunters. Oh, you have been fooled. Actually, there's no treasure at all. The only big gifts are my 4 graffiti drafts hidden in this room, and yes, there is also a nice picture of our respected Madame Herta. You didn't expect this, did you? If you are a devout little researcher, take a deep breath, don't get a heart attack. If you are a fun-loving young person, I suggest you collect them all. Take them out when life is bad and have some fun while studying in the Dark Tower. Studying in the Dark Tower, wow. Laughing Jose Lazaro, wow. Alright, Lazaro. Two treasure hunters. 2. Alright, if you see this, it means you've followed my advice and that you possess the precious virtue of perseverance. I must admit, you've gone such a long way. If I don't give you something, it'll be mean. It'll be a little mean. After all, I don't know who'd be looking for my treasure after so many Amber eras. There's a slim chance that maybe you are my future champion, my spiritual successor. Aww. Now that I've been forward, have played this later on, I can now make the connection. Like when I was doing this before, I had no idea who this person was. Now I know who this person is, and I'm like, oh, his spiritual successor. Wouldn't it be a pity if I accidentally hurt my friends? Ooh. Seems like there's no other way. I have to show you the real treasure now. Your respected Jose Lazaro. Excuse me. Treasure Hunters 3. Have you ever had a soda pop? Have you ever had a soda called Capo Cali? Look at this little character. Cute character. was once the signature of the space station, an anti-gravity drink extremely popular in the Southern Orion system. Oh, sorry, besides my other famous inventions, like the Astro Rod and Cosmos Guide, this is another one of my masterpieces. Oh, boy. The Interastral Peace Corporation once wanted to spend 5 million credits to buy its recipe, and I refused. Wen Huarian of the Herta Department of Implement Arts has tried to steal the secret from me 33 times, for which he was beaten to a pulp like he deserved. Now I'll make it public once and for all. Okay. Oh, look at Herta! Little Herta puppet coming out of the box like a Jack-in-the-Box. That's funny. To treasure hunters 4. Do not doubt your eyes. Above is the precious secret recipe of Capo Kali. I swear on my mother's grave, if you are one of us, you will know where to decode the password above. Tip: a special method is required to reveal the text. Jose Lazaro, the Terrific. Okay, Lazaro. Give the guy the recipe. Did you find them? What are these? Don't get me wrong, I'm just curious. I don't believe that scoundrel would leave us anything good. It's the paper you're holding. Oh, that's Madame Herta. Disrespectful. Really disrespectful. Give it to me, and don't let others see it. I want to keep it. Don't be fooled. A tiger never changes his stripes. You can't trust that scoundrel, Jose. Quick, give it to me. If anyone finds out, we're done for. What? This is an encrypted letter? A secret of recipe of Capo Kali? Oh, why, you little... Oh, you just wait. There isn't enough auto radiograph reagent. Wen, my man, how are things? After I left the space station, my little birds in the Department of Cosmic Geography told me things were not exactly going your way, thanks to my unconventional way of doing things. Your enlightenment to become the head of the Department of Implement Arts got stripped. To add insult to injury, they put you in the maintenance room to make up for the giant hole I blew out. It is what it is. My apology would only hurt you more at this point, nor can it make up for your loss. You know me, I hate hypocrites more than anything. For years, I have been wandering amongst the stars, and I can't remember how many times I thought of writing you. But I've heard that all the people working in the station, I've heard that all the people working in the station, you hate Jose Lazaro the most. What's the point of sending you a letter knowing very well that you would not read it? That's why I sneaked back to the station some time ago and set up this puzzle for you to solve. All this fuss just to make sure you get the letter. Now it's time that I hand over the secret recipe of Capo Kali to you. Sell it to the IPC. They'll make it worth your while. Some sort of compensation from me, I guess. I wish you well in the rest of your journey. Secret recipe of Capo Kali. Caramel, carbon dioxide, peas, Canterbury bells, interdimensional leaves, ambergris of abundance, and orchid zest. Yes, you're seeing it right. The above is the secret recipe of Capo Kali. Well, it didn't really actually say the amounts of each thing. So, yeah. I swear on my mom's life that it's authentic. If you are one of us, you'll know how to decrypt it. Got a tip for you. Special method of auto radiography is required to reveal the text. Jose Lazaro, the terrific. What's he playing at? That old scoundrel. As long as we can find the treasure. Caramel, carbon dioxide. Sounds familiar. Ambergris. Does it mean saliva? At least he has a shred of loyalty left. At my age, a sip of Capo Cali is the only thing I want. Of course, never cared about all the mess he left me with. Ever since I was young, I've never liked academic research and dealing with the Department of Implement Arts. Goodness. My biggest wish was to hide in this maintenance room and play with the tools. Work when I wake up, sleep when I get tired. In my opinion, dealing with the machines is much more fun than dealing with people. But so many people have come and gone through the space station over the years, with the exception of Jose. So I was, yeah, my voice is like not gonna last through all of this. I think I'm just gonna like scan it to kind of save my voice for other stuff. My brothers. Nevertheless, it's been so many years. So clearly he misses the guy, even though he calls him a troublemaker. I really do feel happy for him. That's good. He was born to run amok all over the cosmos, like the rest of us trailblazers. He also thinks of you as a brother. Maybe he really invited me to break out from the space station. I may not have had the guts for it. Oh, really? So more kind of like living precariously through your friend here. So after all that, treasure was just this recipe, lass. What do you think? You keep it as a memento. I do not want it. Unless you insist, and maybe I'll consider taking it home. It is very important to you. Well, in that case, let me show you something. Let me see these ingredients. I suppose I can find some in the warehouse if I look hard enough. Come on, a big bucket of fresh Capo Cali. That's the taste. Just take these sodas with you. They can refresh your mind and strengthen your body. Lass, you're the only one who would talk to me ever since Jose left. If you're interested in that old scoundrel, you can look around the space station again, see if you can find some of those letters he sent back. Those letters are filled with his bragging. That guy just wants more people to hear his nonsense. Old people are like that. Oh, nonsense can be very interesting to listen to. Haha, you little brat. Alright, enough chit-chat. From now on, whenever you're free, just remember to come more often to chat with me. Although I don't have much anything here, and you and I have an agreement. Whenever you pop in, there will always be enough Capo Cali for you. Aww, thanks. Oh, now we get the little letters. The little letters. I'm probably gonna do those as part of the lore eventually. Let's see. collect 3 letters from the Comet Hunter on the mission Out of Reach. Alright, so that was Out of Reach. Let's take a look at the Atlas again. To the faint star, sensitive beings, requiem mass, and ever-changing. Let's go with this one. Oh, those guys. Oh my god, really?
Fun May.
It's still early.
A name that's both new and familiar.
Yeah, we've been seeing it all over this space station. I talked to these guys a while back. Hey Rocky, what's up? Should I make it witty? Oh, maybe sentimental. It's better. Elegance? Well, probably shouldn't use idioms in a poem. Should I use dark silk, or white gown here? Sorry. I can do that better. Should I use dark silk or white gown here? Oh, this is hurting my brain. What are you doing? No, I'm writing a poem. Can't you see the drafts on my desk? Your interruption reminds me. How come Leslie still hasn't replied to my letters after all those poems I sent her? Do people here write letters too? Oh, don't get me wrong. I was not talking about paper letters. Ever since Leslie left, we've been communicating on and off through the cosmic airwave repeater. Even if we are tens, thousands of light years apart, she still replies to my messages. Only this time, she is a prominent researcher at the Department of Insight. The only scholar has... Oh, this is Bernard talking. She is a prominent researcher at the Department of Insight. The only scholar who has visited the abundant segmentum in this amber era. She must be very busy with her research. Don't expect her to keep answering you all the time. This time is the only time she hasn't responded to me, or replied to me. Hey, Bonnie's in chat. Hello. I confess my love for her in my last letter. I usually just talk about her to the type... I usually just talk to her about the types of rock and mud we see in Department of Cosmic Geography. Brat, show some respect to your own discipline, will you? I really don't understand why Leslie stopped answering me after I confessed my love for her. We used to chat about a lot of things, from which of the 101 Eon instruments in the Department of Insight require Gunsbeard to... And about how to use AstroRise to examine the quality of soil, thus determining the rise and fall of the inhabitants of the planet. Ghosting you might just be her way of rejection? Oh, that's impossible. If she were to reject me, why would she talk to me so much? Besides, oh my god, it's one of those guys who's got the impression that by being talked to by the girl is interested in a way that is more than just the conversation and the friendship. Oh my god, I've run into this so many times in my life. Oh, there's some weird sense of entitlement that some guys have about that sort of thing. I just don't understand where they get that from. During the communication where I confessed my love, she told me about a spectacular star quake. Think about it, a star died! Most people would try to hide, but not my Leslie. Not only did she forget first-hand observational data, she even saved a cosmic hitchhiker who almost died. Okay. You have no idea how happy she sounded in her reply. Even the airwave repeater signal was cheerful. Whenever I receive a reply from her, I can't help but picture the smile on her face, and I'd carve it on a rock. Before the Legion invasion, I had a bunch of rocks all lined up in a row on my desk. Unfortunately, they went missing in the chaos. Reckless romantic. It was detrimental to your research. Anyway, there's no sign that she's going to reject me. If I don't receive a reply within the usual time frame, it means there must be something wrong with the cosmic airwave repeater. In my investigation, I found out that a group of Legion monsters occupied the area where the signals are transmitted. Can you help me find out what happened? Can you help me find out what happened to the airwave repeater? My master wouldn't let me go. I don't help him. All he thinks about is the airwave repeater. He hasn't done any proper work for more than 10 days. Shame on you. We may as well get this off his chest. Bunch of hooligans. Oh, listen to my master. If you have the time to listen to him, you would have found the cosmic airwave. If you have the time to listen to him, you would have found the cosmic airwave repeater already. Listen, the airwave repeater is next to the disposal site. It's a massive warehouse for storing discarded curios. If you can resume our communication, I promise I'll reward you by inviting you to be our bridesmaids. I don't... Rocky, just chill, dude. Just chill. Oh, goodness. Lay, oh my Lay, how did I fall so deeply in love with you? Your white skirt is like a landed white wild dove tugging at my heart unknowingly. Oh God, Rocky! Rocky! You were as light as a swallow when leaving the station. You danced a tap dance on the skin of the abundance. You made my heart jump up and down as you danced. I'm saying this is cracking me up. And made the Stellaron obstruct the star rail one chunk at a time. What? Rocky! Other than the halo and starlight, there is another woman in the cosmos. She brings with her my inquiries, ones that would last my entire lifetime. The answer lies at the fragile edges of the black hole. Her eyes are like the size of the echoes. Loneliness has turned blue into my name. Rocky. You've read the poems I sent Leslie? What do you think? They're pretty cringy. Stink. I don't mind my master. These poems speak my mind. You don't look like those dull researchers around the space station. I'm sure you understand how I feel. They are just cringy. What? You share the same view as my master? Oh, looks like writing poems is too hard for a rough fellow like me. But just like what I said, it doesn't matter how these poems are. First, I need to be able to send them out. So please help me fix the repeater. Alright, Rocky, jeez. Rocky's got a thing. Rocky is a thing. Anyway. Okay, hold on. Alright, find the repeater in the storage zone. Alright. Storage zone. Okay. Error. Abnormal route. Detachment protection activated. Detected. Ultra nickel parts missing. Ultra nickel parts. This airwave repeater is quite. Disposal Cypress. Right. I said as much.
Mountains move. Kraken rise!
Not a scratch.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
I mean, when I do these streams, one of the things I want to be able to do is read all the stuff that isn't voiced, and I can't easily do that. Can't easily do that today when I've got my voice being affected by various things. It's mostly the allergies, really. Alright, I got one ultra nickel part. Another ultra nickel part. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. And get back to the terminal. Confirm the parts. Airwave is online. Transmitting airwave has not been detected. If needed, please select the historical signal decoding record that you wish to review. Leslie. Hi, Rocky. Oh, it's Leslie's. Let's look at Leslie's side of the conversation. The Interastral Research Team has landed on planet. Okay. Alright, she's mostly just talking about their mission. The first time witnessing theophany. Okay. Always stayed inside this space station. Only reading about this is like living under a rock. Ah, the repeater signal's about to end. I feel like I said a lot of meaningless things. Sorry. Don't forget to keep up the good work at the space station. Try your best to come out and see the stars soon. Just like that Jose you admire so much. Oh! We're back to Jose! Aha! So, Rocky admires our Jose Lazaro, Trailblazer. Destination unknown light years. Exceeds detectable distance. Cinder. Edits below. Rocky sent Leslie, congratulations on your safe travel. Don't worry, I scored excellent in the previous evaluation. I'll definitely do it again next time. Leslie, what you said was very interesting. Definitely not a waste of time. Tell me about everything you see. Okay, cool. Next. Now we got Rocky talking. Leslie. Well, I mean, he was talking in the last one at the end, too. More of what, Rocky? You said it was difficult to use before. I looked through some of the ancient texts, found a method for it, been eager to share it. Okay, so now this is the thing he mentioned, that he's sharing the rod and the soil. Memorize it and tell me if it works. Alright. Now Leslie's writing back again. Silly Rocky asteroids are so outdated. Oh my gosh. Hasn't the one you guys have at your school also been sitting in the collections cabinet? I'll be seeing that it's the asteroid you gave me. Hold on. Okay. I suppose I'll try to figure out how that works. Hey, aren't you always doing research with rocks? What's your favorite colored mineral? I'll try to look for it. Alright. Next. Alright, Leslie's still talking. Rocky, can you guess what I'm experiencing right now? The main star of the abundant segmentum experiencing gravitational collapse. And a starquake. Okay, so this is the starquake you mentioned. Such a rare sight. The team member that promised to come with me. Don't be mad, okay? Oh, it'd be so nice if you were here. Oh, okay. Alright. So Rocky's replying, got scared and ran away. Good. From now on, don't accept any more gifts from that guy. It's obvious he's unreliable. Oh, jealous much, Rocky? I'm not mad. I'm actually regretting our little argument. You scared me to death when you said Starquake. I thought something bad had happened to you, but now I know the beauties of a starquake is the result of its dangers. Let's go watch it together next time. I'll be right next to you, even if it's dangerous. What I mean is, if possible, from now on I'd like to always stay by your side. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Oh, I see. I see. So it wasn't like a love confession directly. It was hinting. Let's see what we got. Oh, no decoding. What happened? Okay, so nothing happened in months 52 to 55. 56 to present. Rocky, how silly of you. Of course I understand what you mean. As for my answer, recording is damaged. Uh-oh. End of historical record lookup. Airwave transmission has not been detected. Why was the record damaged here? Cannot identify. Life form emotional fluctuation detect. Oh. Oh. Ooh, maybe it was a positive response from Miss Leslie. Warning, you've entered a full surveillance area of the space station. Please do not conduct any inappropriate behavior toward the repeater. Airwave is offline. Key record is damaged. Full surveillance area. Better check that surveillance in the monitoring room. Oh, looks like someone has done something to the repeater. Oh, I bet Bernard sabotaged it because he didn't want his little protege to be talking lovey-dovey with his girlfriend over the transmitter. I mean, I've experienced this story before. I just have forgotten it. It's been too long. I rushed through a whole lot of these. It's a little more meaningful the second time around. Hello, authentication passed. Please choose the surveillance area that you want to review. Master Control Zone Shift Station. Yeah. Oh, so wait, have we swapped over? We swapped back over to the. Okay, yeah. Alright, this looks like it might be in. I don't know. But there's a bunch of people just standing around. So this doesn't look like anything crazy. There's Asta. Two rarely seen young researchers, these two. This is not the area I should be this. Alright. Base. During the time captured by the camera, the safe zone and reception hall hasn't been set up. Curio collection squad is nowhere to be seen, only the wandering monsters of the Legion. Storage. Isn't that March 7th and Don Hung? They looked like they were in a hurry to do something. Ah, forget it. The most important thing is to find the surveillance record. Next page. Maintenance room. Surveillance. Oh my god, there he is. Clearly shows that someone is trapped in the repulsion bridge. We've already talked to the guy trapped in the repulsion bridge. Yes, that has been resolved. Disposal site. Found it at last. Oh, wait. Is this the terminal we've been standing at? The camera only captured this image of a blurry figure from behind. It looks like Bernard! Yes, that's my call. It looks like Bernard. What does the medical cabin look like? Injured researchers under medical treatment. Okay. Yeah, I figured. Operation ended. Goodbye. Now that I know who that is, let me confront him and find out the truth. Bernard! You are so mean. Meanie mean. Meanie mean. Mean mean.
It's still early. Where to now?
What? It's pointing out this area. Or is that for another mission? It's gotta be for another mission.
I have 10 life insurance policies on the go.
Identify a mastermind. Surveillance footage. That's what I did. Oh, it's not over there. And maybe it was over there.
All the good taste
All right. I guess you're right. I guess.
all the good taste of
Happy.
Welcome to
Well, I don't. Oh, there he is. There he is. Sorry, you were hiding from me, Bernard. I don't know what you're talking about. Bonnie's like, this looks so beautiful, very soothing. I love the visuals like this. You know me? Yes. Well, and I think I sent you the music from this particular location too. It's really good, kind of lo-fi feel to it. It's been captured by the security footage. It's like you fix the machine. Bernard. Thanks to you kids, I'm worried to death. The damaged record of I damaged the record for Rocky's own good. He's foregone his research because of that, Leslie. Not to mention that you have no idea what's happening right now. Leslie. Did she say yes? Yes, she said yes. But they can't be together. Oh, sabotaging. I knew it. If you think I'm the only one being difficult here, you are wrong. Don't get ahead of yourself. They can't be together. They will never be together. Do you know why? No, you don't. People rarely understand what a starquake means. With proper protection, a starquake will not cause physical damage to humans. However, the gravitational collapse caused by the starquake will severely change the space-time curvature of the segmentum. For example, the time in Leslie's segmentum was once a straight line like ours, and now it has been pressed into a huge canyon by gravity. Clearly, a curve is always longer than a straight line. Therefore, the time curve of her segmentum is going to cover several times the length when converted to our timeline. Do you even know what that means? The flow of time will be different. It means the velocity of our time is, yes, different from hers. Since the Starquake, the temporal difference between Leslie's and ours will gradually increase. It's possible that the time it takes for her reply to arrive will change from 1 month to 1 year, and maybe even 10 years. This isn't just about her message, but everything she does. Until she leaves that abnormal gravity environment, every month she spends among the cosmos will equal decades for us. Let's say if Rocky, including us, is living at a point called the present. And then in comparison, Leslie, she's living in the future. I used to be a young man once. In my opinion, not being able to be with someone you love is even more cruel than being rejected. Maybe there are other ways. There aren't any. After knowing the truth, Rocky will have to wait 10 times longer for a message that should have arrived right away. He would have to live in this lonely presence and wait for the future containing Leslie to finally come to him. How much time can he spend waiting? Maybe Leslie will finally return to the space station when he is old and decrepit like me. The flow of time for her is so slow. Maybe at that time she will still be as young as she is today. When that time comes, how are they going to be together? I mean, May, December. We may just transcend space, but time is beyond our reach. You're way too young. You don't understand. Things that require a lot of waiting don't usually end up well. He will never give up if he doesn't know the truth. Naive kids. At first I thought if I damaged the record, take away the parts, and blame everything on the monsters, I could keep Rocky in the hope that one day the repeater will be repaired. Now, once you found out, the decision is up to you. I have 2 signal logs I copied from the repeater, red and blue. The red log contains Leslie's real reply, including the truth about the Starquake. To be honest, I can't even imagine what Rocky will do after finding out the truth, given how impulsive he is. The blue log is forged, in which Leslie refuses Rocky. Don't think about this as cruel. This way, Rocky won't have to wait for a reply in the future. Just move on with his life. Let's call these the red truth and the blue lie. It's like the red pill and the blue pill, right? It's up to you to decide which one you want to give him. Take them and give it some thought. Rocky is waiting for your news. Rocky, I have news. And it's not great news. You're gonna think it's great news, but it's not great news. Alrighty. Hey, Rocky. Bro, you're back! While you were away, I wrote another poem called Praise Leslie. Did you fix the repeater? I see you're holding decoded backups. Which one is for me? The red truth. You seem hesitant. Are you sure the red one's for me? Yeah, I am. Okay, I'll read it now. Thank you, bro. I'm a bro. Can't believe it. Oh, Leslie said yes. But the Starquake. can't get my head around this. So, because of the gravitational effect on the Starquake, every month she spends in her time will be decades for me. Am I going to be as old as my master when she gets back? Is my interpretation correct? Jikori, help me take a look. I'm a bit slow. Is this what she means? I think so. She's gone to the future. I'm left in the present. Is this what happened? The decades I spent thinking about her will only be a fleeting moment for her, right? Who would have thought that even time can be so unfair? I guess it's unrealistic to hope that she will come back. Even if she travels for months crosses light years, I'll become an old man in my time. Spending my whole life waiting for someone and enduring endless longing and loneliness. Come on, bro. Do you think I'm really think I'm that naive? Of course I'm not gonna wait for her. I won't. Smart choice. I'm not gonna wait for her. But I can go after her. I'm gonna chase after time. Since her time-space curve has become a canyon, wouldn't it be better for me to travel past this canyon instead of waiting for her to come back? Oh, well, that was, yeah, definitely unexpected. Maybe it will take me 10 years to find her, who's only spent a month. And once I do that, our time will be synchronized. It's better than sitting here and doing nothing. Don't you agree? No matter what you think, Jikori, I've decided I should inform my master as soon as possible, pack my things, and set off for my journey to find Leslie. I'm already tired of this place. As a member of the Herta Department of Cosmic Geography, I haven't even seen the real cosmos. It's embarrassing. I'm sure you're just as curious as I am about the scenery in deep space. Well, it may be full of dangers. Maybe. It may be full of spectacular wonders, enigmatic dangers, but it will also have the woman I'm chasing after. When I find Leslie one day, I will come back and tell you everything I witnessed on my journey. By then, I will invite you to be our bridesmaid. Don't you forget it. Oh, but you mentioned that earlier, but you're making a lot of assumptions there, Rocky. Well, this poem is for you. Goodbye, my friend. Darkness is gathering in the distance, using cruel methods to dissect time. Petals inquiring for love are falling, like the ticking chimes in an infinite time and space. We have no choice but to slide into the shivering calamities. Ugh, goodness. But to slide into the shivering calamities of the universe, as if sliding down a slope into the dusk. Into dusk. I can read. My brain is more focused on playing than reading right now, and my phone keeps beeping. So I'm gonna put the phone on vibey instead of beepy. And I'm going to put it on the charger. The funny thing about the position of my charger is that it is close enough to the mic that you might actually hear the vibrating in the background. I need to reposition a few things around here. And with that, the stars continue their enjoyment above as their elegant smiles fill the way forward. You know, this isn't as bad as the previous poems. Thank you. To the faint star. Okay. Yay! Rocky is gone. He's escaped his humdrum life listening to his old master.
Welcome to Herta Space Station.
And he's embracing the adventure ahead. He is a trailblazer. Like the guy he admires. Okay. That's good. So let's check our missions again. So we've been doing a few different things. I haven't finished following up with what Arlen wanted us to do. Well, that's right, I gotta do the home decor thing. I might do that as well. Sensitive beings. Okay, this is the thing that okay, that's the thing Arlen wanted me to do. Yes. And then this one is the curio thing that Asta needed. Let me do Arlen's thing first. I don't know if there's... I don't know. Are they in a specific order? We'll do this one first. This is the one where I have to talk to Asta up here. Oh, look, little Peppy is next to her.
New soft designers on sale now.
Alright, but first, I'm going to take me a break. And, this... Yeah, break. So, I'll be back in about 5. Maybe... Actually... Yeah, 5. See you then. I'm back, and by doing the little countdown, I got a nice sense of like the delay from my broadcast versus when you see it on YouTube. It looks like it's about 30 seconds. About 30 seconds off, so cool. All right. Yay! We were going to do this mission here. Let's do it.
Finally! You're here! This is urgent, so cut to the chase.
Okay.
Arlen's disappeared.
What? Well, I just talked to him.
Yes,
Disappeared?
I can't find him. He's not answering his messages or calls. In all the time since I took him in, this has never happened.
Oh, wait, what? Have you checked the surveillance cameras?
Of course! I didn't see him. Parts of the surveillance system were destroyed when the Legion invaded. It still hasn't been fully repaired. Maybe he took advantage of a blind spot.
Are you saying he's hiding from you intentionally?
It's been 13 hours since he last contacted me. He usually takes less than 13 seconds to reply to my messages.
No, I don't want to, like... Can you have some privacy once in a while? Asta?
I looked everywhere and couldn't find him, so I checked the security department's work plan records. This is what I found. Look, at his last work objectives entry, of the heart, of the mirror, of the self. It's so strange.
The entries for last week are pretty odd, too.
Don't worry about those.
Look, it sounded a little uncomfortable there, Asta. I still think these two have something going on.
I asked people in the security department, but none of them thought it was concerning. They said stuff like, Brother Arlen is a grown man with his own plans.
He is.
I couldn't get them to listen at all, so I'm asking you for help.
I think you should chill. Guys his age just need alone time sometimes.
Why are you acting like those security department idiots? Stop fooling around and help me.
Just chill. I'll help you, but definitely understand boundaries here, Asta.
I have a secret weapon. Say hello to Peppy.
Hi, Peppy. Peppy?
Mm-hmm. Peppy's my dog.
Yes.
Arlen's looked after him since he was a puppy. They're great friends.
They are, indeed.
Peppy knows Arlen's scent. Maybe he can track him down.
Then am I still needed?
Yes! Think about it. If people see me, the acting lead researcher searching for Arlen, wouldn't that make Arlen look incompetent as head of the security department?
I know, it would make you look a little overprotective.
Oh, let's go together! Relax. Peppy doesn't bite.
I know. Peppy definitely does not play. Okay, so this is a longer mission then? Hold on, let me look at my missions again. This is one of the more... Yeah, this goes up into the companion missions. Okay, so that was that part. So it could be that I just had a bunch stacked that I had to do at one time that involved talking to Asta. So let's talk to Asta.
Think of the space station as your home.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted you to investigate the source of the mimetic virus that infected the crack-up conch. Yeah, crack-up conch? It's one of our curios. It looks like an ordinary conch, but when you get close, you can hear the dirty jokes coming from inside the inside. Oh, I want this thing. As long as you hold your laughter, you can slowly obtain the secret power it contains. Of course, no one has succeeded so far, so we only use it on people in interrogations. You mentioned a mimetic virus? Yeah, it's kind of an information particle that spreads around exponentially like a virus, which will bring changes and contamination to the host's nature of thinking. Unfortunately, it can infect inanimate objects, and thus change the crack-up conch's external expression. It no longer tells jokes, but instead keeps talking weird nonsense. Like, get out of your comfort zone or you'll be wasted. Or, the pain you suffer will light up your way. Cliche quotes like that just make people cringe. Thank you for the explanation. I got the gist. I had someone examine it and found out it was caused by the mimetic virus, but the crack-up conch has been properly stored all this time, which means it's impossible for it to get infected on its own. Only possibility is that the workers who were left, who were already infected, passed on the virus when they came into contact with the item. After I looked into the list of people who had recently oh god, hold on. I gotta drink some water. Oh, this is a horrible way to make a YouTube streaming debut with my voice like this. Oh, goodness. After I looked into the list of people who had recent contact with it, I identified 3 suspects. Well, I'm sure you already know what I'm about to say next. I want you to investigate these 3 suspects for me. Why me? With great power comes great responsibility. Besides, I'm not just trying to take advantage of you. I sent people from the security department earlier, but they all failed. I, therefore, could not get any useful investigation results. That's why I need to ask you for a favor. You don't know them very well. It may be easier for you to spot their flaws from a stranger's perspective. Why? And what if they find out? Oh, don't worry. You're a hero who has saved the space station. No one will suspect you. If you find anything weird, just write it down and report it to me. So, what do you think? I can help, but are there any rewards? Don't worry. Do you have anything in mind already? I heard the Starnaut fleet has been very popular recently. But that thing is huge. I don't think you'll like it. Well, I don't know your taste. Why don't I pay for everything in your shopping cart out of my own pocket? You're free to choose whatever you like. Well, let me tell you about these 3 suspects. Mayor from the Department of Insight, Chris from the Department of Galactic Geopolitics, and Joanne from the Medical Department. They usually stay in their own cabins, so given the space station's current situation, I don't think they'll be anywhere else, so please help me take care of this.
I thought Member 4, Poka Kakamon, had gotten rid of most of the Society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
And this is what happens when you have, like, multiple missions that have, like, multiple... So this is a completely separate mission. This is one where I had to talk to these two, and it's related to one of the longer missions involving Ranmei, I believe.
You're back!
There's quite the crowd here today.
Of course! This is a summit between 3 geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society.
Yep.
Madame Ranmei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the Society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer.
Aww.
I don't get it.
She's so pretty.
Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ranmei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Aww. Would I be able to meet Ranmei?
Of course! Go find her yourself. She borrowed the phase flame to do some research as soon as she got here. Haven't seen a trace of her since.
Miss Ranmei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life helix system. Ranmei is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herta's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
Oh, where is she right now?
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform.
Oh.
Maybe you can start your search there.
Uh-huh. New message. Okay, invited. Spill. Looks like we're in for some juicy news. Oh. You notice that I'm the one that says take ultimate to the face ever since I took the Stellaron face on. This is my identity in the group. Got the deets. Don't leak this from chat. Ranmei's coming to the space station. She's already here. Isn't she already here? You're getting slow with your gossip. You really are something. The portcullis. But we're still preparing for the welcome ceremony. Ranmei doesn't appreciate it. I heard she's a loner even among the geniuses. Why didn't you give a heads up ahead of time? Herta's also turned a blind eye to what she does. That's a big shot special treatment. Stop working hard. This is what you get when you work hard. This is what you get when you work hard. I mean, they're just basically trying to overdo it. Probably just trying to, get in Ranmei's favor here at this point. Word? Is there ever a genius who's normal? Screwlum seems pretty chill. Screwlum is pretty chill, like, by comparison. Okay, fine, I'll give you that. Frickety frackety. Streamer, I want to do a lot of stuff to the character, but I don't want to get into detail. Interesting. Alright. Alright. Oh, this is Chris. He's one of the ones I'm supposed to be listening to. So we're back to... This is... Oh, the whole overlapping thing is kind of weird. So... I've got the base zone thing, master control zone. So this is the mission that I was trying to do, which was just listening to these people investigating this unusual behavior. I think this is Chris. Let me observe his behavior. Hey, I'm talking to you. What are you doing? Why are you staring at me like that? Stay away from me. I'm just passing by. I saw you peeping at me. I'm sure of it. Come on. Well, why'd you dye your hair like that? Did you know that to show off in front of me, trying to stand out from everyone else? What? And your clothes. Why don't you wear the uniform? Are you trying to show off your luxurious tailor-made outfit? I didn't dye my hair, and this is definitely not a luxurious outfit. And no one else has hair like that. You think you're very special, huh? You just want to show off your privileges. Oh, such an attention seeker. Show off as much as you want. Don't try to act all innocent. I know exactly what people like you think. You think you're better than us. It's not enough for you to show off in the virtual world. You have to track me down and show off in front of my face. And you think you're so rich that you can own the universe? Oh, wait a second. What's that look on your face? Is there something in your eyes? You have a corneal contact camera? Oh, why are you taking videos? Is this live? Oh, I get it. You're one of those people who likes to live broadcast your bullying behavior. Now go away and leave me alone. Chris is very strange. I can't have a normal conversation with this person. He's such a paranoid. Is he infected with the mimetic virus? Or is he just paranoid? He's probably just paranoid. Hey, Peppy.
Home use object finders on sale now.
There's Mayor. Mayor's right ahead. It's better not to alert her. I'll hide around here and listen to what she says. Ha! Hoo! Ha! Hoo! Am I doing this right? I feel like my pronunciation is not very good. I better keep practicing. Fluffy hair and strong limbs. If only I could touch it. What kind of dirty ideas is this? Oh, how nice it would be if I could be their slave. Yes, I just need to keep practicing. And one day, I can... Mayor, you look much better lately. Was the thing I told you about, it actually worked? Oh, well, no, that's not the case. Sorry, I did try to look up what you mentioned, but I might have gone off track halfway. But yes, it's quite useful. It's just that... Well, is there anything else? Well, there is something I want to ask you about. So I've been researching how eons are depicted in mythological tales from different planets. Why are they depicted so differently? Some even have this so-called Leviathan worship. Leviathans can be pets too. Oh. Well, Leviathans can be pets too. Oh, pets. Well... There is a research report that I haven't finished working on yet, so I'll get back to you later. Sure. Oh, by the way, I haven't seen you around lately. Did you go on an exotic trip? Did you discover anything new? Can you tell me anything? Oh, let's talk about this later. I didn't... Okay, I understand. You must be very busy since you came back. Anyway, it's nice to see that you've recovered mentally. I'll leave you to it. There's something strange about Mare. At first she was imitating some strange sounds, then they talked about Leviathan worship. She looked very nervous. Did she come into contact with some kind of Leviathan during her research? And got her mind contaminated? That's
Kali
very
Kapo.
strange.
All the good taste of Kapo Kali.
Alright, one more person to check out in the base zone.
Welcome to Herta Space Station.
Joanne's right in front of me. Looks like she's talking to someone. There's nowhere to hide. I know. I'll just pretend I'm checking out the medical services. Hey, Joanne, so surprised to see the. Hey, Joanne, so surprised to see you're not still sleeping today. How rare. Maybe the blue has also started to orbit around the space station. The test results are out. I've sent them to you through the terminal. You may start the review process. Oh my goodness, Joanne is actually working. Am I dreaming? You're only noticing this now. She's been 3 hours early for work for the past 7 days. Looks like you haven't been paying attention. Review countdown begins. 30 minutes left. I only took a few days off and now our department has changed that much? I cannot believe it. Who turned you into this? Who turned you into this, Joanne? What happened to you? My guess is it has something to do with the department's reform. The Interastral Peace Corporation has cut the medical research budget this quarter. We're also impacted. I heard there would be a reform. It's not that unusual for people to try to get a high performance indicator during such turbulent times. You wouldn't want your research budget to be cut, would you? You're right, but I still need some time to digest all this. It's really unbelievable. Sleeping Beauty of our medical department finally stopped sleeping and began to act on her duty as a doctor. No one's gonna believe this. The 20 minutes left. I need to see the result of the drug test in 20 minutes. Alright, got it. I'll get on it. Although Joanne looks normal, the way she speaks is very strange. She is emotionless when she talks, and her face looks stiff like a robot. Is there something wrong? Right. Okay. Oh, I've got all the treasures here. Okay, I need to dilly-dally. Alright, we're good.
It's still early. Where to now?
Hey, Win.
All are at staff discount prices. It can't get any cheaper than this.
Okay. See if there's anything. I guess I can buy some stuff. Alright. We'll come back later for the rest.
What's next on the agenda?
So all three of them sound unusual. But in theory, there should only be one person who is infected. The principle behind it is actually quite simple. The viral load of informational particles left behind by the mimetic virus is in the crack-up conch is simply not high enough. The viral load detected barely reaches the amount that can be carried by an infected adult. So it's absolutely impossible for the crack-up conch to have contracted the virus from multiple individuals. My investigation couldn't corroborate this, so what's next? It's okay. I've got a backup plan. The mimetic virus is transmitted through virtual data, and all the virtual data in the space station leaves traces in the terminal. Since we couldn't get much from our previous investigation, let's check the browsing records of the 3 suspects. Then we should be able to identify the source of the infection. I've got an emergency plan for situations like this. Please visit the Data Exchange Center, where the terminal is located. Why don't you go yourself? I have my own reasons. It's a long story. Simply put, anyone using any data gadget, which basically includes everyone in the space station, would have to use their user behaviors recorded by the terminal. It is thus inappropriate for me or any other staff member to check any such information. I still don't get it. Don't worry, I'll explain to you when I have time. Think about it. Despite different backgrounds and identities, people on the space station have reached an agreement on personal privacy. The traces left from using virtual data can be found on the terminal. For example, from here, people can see all the unusual virtual platforms you visited during your working hours. Therefore, to respect everyone's privacy, no one, including myself and the other staff, should access the terminal. Think about it in their shoes. If you're space station staff, would you be happy with me going through your browsing records on the virtual network? I'd rather die. Now you understand, right? That's why your identity makes you the perfect candidate for this. So you just want me to get beaten up? Jeez. Is this the kind of nonsense you think about all day? I have nothing against you. Why would I set you up? From an objective point of view, you are an outsider on the space station. You're not familiar with most of the people here, so it's unlikely that you hold any personal grudge against anyone. Not every outsider has the right access to the data records, but you're different. You're the hero who saved the space station. People trust your moral character. But of course, if you do decide to help, I hope you will keep everything you see strictly confidential. No problem. My lips are sealed. Anyway, keep it all a secret while you're still in the space station. As for where you go, or what you do in the future, it's none of my business. Before you leave, let me tell you how to use the terminal. As you know, the invasion of the station severely damaged the whole data center, and the server room where the terminal is housed is no exception. Despite our best efforts, the damage is yet to be fully remediated, and reported cases of mimetic virus infection only made things worse. I had to send a maintenance engineer to monitor the situation on a daily basis. The engineer would turn on the optical identity verification program manually every day to check whether the bioelectricity of each visitor entering the room is normal, thus ensuring that the terminal room is not invaded. Okay, optical identity verification. Since the optical identity verification program is refreshed dynamically after it's turned on every day, you need to re-verify your identity every time you enter. For more details, please consult the maintenance engineer. I've told the engineer that you have permission to enter the room. So, I will leave the rest to you. Alright, Asta. Alright. Supply zone. Let's go.
I'm taking big.
Oh! Click won't fast enough.
Land forward!
Time to twirl! How am I gonna get that time back? Hey!
Oh, wait. Is the other ring? There's the toilet transporter. I've already used it. A row of large words pops up on the terminal screen. Code error 505, service unavailable. There are no other responses. Someone runs into the room panting. Looks like he's the maintenance engineer Asta mentioned. The terminal doesn't respond. Let me ask him. A man who wishes not to be named. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Are you Corey? Asta already gave me a heads up that you're going to come to use the terminal. I'm terribly sorry. The computer system in the next room suddenly initiated an auto update. Our researchers didn't have time to save the results, so I went to help them just now. The terminal didn't respond. Prompted error code 505. I did connect the data to the terminal while I was away. Let me turn it on. It'll take just a second. It's all set now. Please verify your identity again, and the results will come up when you input your query. Alright, you say so. Oh. Now you're gonna make me solve the puzzle again. I solved the puzzle before, though. That's fine. I'll solve it again. Once that hole goes there, go there, jump there.
Nice.
So thinking of it backwards, you go there. Oh, yeah, I can do that. That. And from here, Ziggy. There we go. Nice. I love those.
Looks good.
puzzles. Internal data strictly confidential. Alright. Esther. Esther. Okay, Mayor. This is what I'm looking for. I mean, it might be fun perusing the ones I don't need, but I'm mostly focused on the ones I do need. Alright, Mayor. Visited the web page Cosmic Research Guide Sleep Aid Video. The freshest and fastest video service. Pi, the year's top sleep aid pick. The most comfortable scalp massage. Pi Sleep Aid Scalp massage. Premium ASMR. A small orange cat offers you a special wake-up service in the rainy season. Immersive cat sleep aid. A large black cat snoring like a thunderclap. Or like thunderclap. Kitty invasion. What? Cosmic switch. Black cat. History of wishes of cats. Okay. Alright. The most comprehensive pronunciation guide available. 10 different types of onomatopoeia for showing affection to cats. Oh, that's what she was doing. She was practicing sounds to appeal to the cat. Okay. Little kitties, meow meow. Alright, so she's not suspect. Let's see what Asta did. Shopping platform. Visited the webpage Cosmo Premium. Star Not Prize. Most expensive Star Not Prize. What? Contact customer service. Holy cow. Alright. It turns out Mary had been suffering from insomnia. Now she can fall asleep after watching short videos of cats snoring. So she was just imitating sounds of cats. Yep. Turns out she's just a run-of-the-mill cat lover. That's all good. She can't be the one who got infected. Okay. Alright, let's check other records. Insufficient computing power. Please try again later. Ooh. Perhaps the terminal meant a lot later. Hey, maintenance is your guy. Come here. What's wrong? Insufficient power, insufficient computing power. Try again later. Oh, that's not normal. The terminal's not broken. It's nothing to worry about. Although it won't be operational until tomorrow. Oh, sure. Why? Because the station was invaded. Originally, we had more than one terminal, connecting units on a much larger scale. During that debacle, some units were damaged. The computing power at the terminal was thus greatly decreased. Not to mention, it's only running on a single core processor right now. Oh, goodness. The lead researcher said she was going to purchase new equipment, but it hasn't arrived yet. Therefore, with the current computing power, you can only query once per day. And the current identity verification program has to be activated manually by me every day. So, please come back tomorrow. Don't forget to ask me to turn on the verification. Okay. I can't fast forward time here. Okay. Why though? Man, we wish it's not too late. Okay, let's see. I'm going to check out. Hold on, not that. Alright, I'm 7 of 7 on treasures in this space as well. Alright, so let's. Since that's not working out for us, let's. Oh, no. I want to go to. Yeah, I want to go here. And then let's look at the missions again. Go on Fate's Atlas. So now I have to wait. So I don't have to wait like a day real time. I have to wait this long. So I have 34 minutes and 12 seconds. So I guess it's a 35 minute, 36 minute is a day. Now this is a So let's head on to find Arlen and Requiem Mass then. Hey, Arlen. I think this is the start of the Lubaboo thing. There's so many people here. What's going on?
Are the repairs in the supply zone finished? We have to wrap them up this week. No more delays.
Almost. There are just a few compressors left.
Oh, it's Adler and Wen Shilling. And Lucas, and then Shiki and Abraham? Wow, the gang's all here. You didn't see just how scary that thing is. Huh? How scary can it be? I'm not afraid, not even a little bit. If I ever ran into it, I'd play it up a little. I might even be able to use the encounter as an excuse to escape from work. You're too naive. I heard that thing could take over one's physical body and turn its victims into mindless zombies. At that point, never mind the research, your life would be gone. Don't try to spook me just because I'm from the Department of Implement Arts. A cosmic entity as strong as this around the space station would already have been wiped out, unless it's one of your curios at the Department of Ecology. I didn't say anything like that. I knew nothing. So don't go around blabbering. Oh, now I remember. A while ago, when I was on a break, I came across a book named Species of the Galaxy, which does have a curio entry called the Jinx. Jinx? Jinx? Ah! It appears! Stop yelling. My eardrums are going to burst. Look carefully. It's Captain Arlen and Jacori who saved the space station. Sorry, I lost my composure. Don't be afraid, Abram. The Spectre has yet to cause any substantial damage, and the security department has already begun an investigation. I hope you can tell us everything you know and help us crack the case as soon as possible. Me? I don't know much for sure. All I know is the rumors I heard from Abraham and some trivia I learned from a book. My guess is the ghastly thing captured in the photos is Jinx, a curio from the Department of Ecology. I've never heard of a curio called that. That's because you don't read. Even I know about it. Alright, stop bickering. Jinx. I'll note the name down. Anything else? Nope. Who in their right mind would focus on so much of these talks of spirits and ghosts? Can't we just focus on our sustenance intake instead? That excuse me. That Lucas from the Department of Collective Geopolitics may know something. He's more familiar with the creatures around the space station than the staff from the Department of Ecology. Lucax. Oh, I know who he is. Thank you for your assistance. If you run into danger, remember to ask for help from the security department in time. Oh goodness, my cold rate's terrible. Okay, bye. Okay, Captain Arlen. I wish he was standing next to me. That would be a little bit more immersive. Those pesky things just don't know how to hide themselves. They keep getting photographed one after another. I know everyone's looking out for them. If they were caught, Even with my gift of the gab, there's only so much I can do for them. Life protecting curios is just filled with twists. Who was caught? Who's them? Nothing. I'm Lukacs, the justice fighter. I'm fighting for the rights of non-human creatures on the space station. Some living collection entries have been locked inside lightless, isolated contaminate chambers. This act of cruelty is deplorable. I have heard that some of them were able to escape containment during the Legion invasion. Honestly, I'm overjoyed with this development. I hope they won't get recaptured and returned to a fate of imprisonment. Some said the specters are also a type of curio. Is that true? That makes sense. But do you have any evidence that this is the case? Alright, seeing that you're not from the Curio Collection Squad, I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. After all, I can't sacrifice the safety of the masses and ignore the bigger picture just for the freedom of the few. I do know a little about the Curios. They're scientifically called Wubaboo, a species of astral spirits collected by the Department of Ecology. They managed to escape during the Legion invasion. Honestly, if they just went into hiding, there wouldn't have been no trouble for the rest of us at the space station. However, recently they've been appearing in groups very frequently. It's as if they were plotting to take up more living space and stir an uprising. After giving it much thought, I've came to the conclusion that this is a special scenario that goes against the overall interests of the Herta space station. Lukacs, the justice fighter, will no longer be aiding and abetting them and covering their tracks. You really are a fighter for justice, Lukacs. You're flattering me. This is just how we do things in the Department of Galactic Geopolitics. I'm merely doing my part. More importantly, the Wubaboos are infamous for their manipulation tactics, which is why they have been named Jinx, nicknamed Jinx. If I don't stop them in time, they may even wreak havoc on a scale that could rival the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Hey, aren't you that Captain Arlen from the security department? Well, let me tell you something in confidence. The Wubaboos are sneaky and mysterious. Even fully grown humans are scared of them, which is why people will try their best to avoid any encounters. However, they somehow have a connection with children and often share a close bond. If you want to know more, you can ask the two kids over there. Usually, I wouldn't even think about infringing on the rights of non-human creatures. However, this is a special situation. Hopefully, the little robots will understand me. Aww. Hey, guys. Looks like the adults over there are very prepared. You have to promise me you won't accidentally spill anything, okay? I know. Just leave it to me. No matter how righteous they appear, how charismatic they are, how pitiable they present themselves, you must not tell them anything. Got it. Got it. It can be such a nag sometimes, you know, Adler. Okay, I'll stop. Here they come. Shh. Oh, it's Big Brother Arlen. Ever since the monsters came here, Big Brother Arlen has been so busy that he never came around anymore. Shayling misses you so much. Big Brother Arlen misses you too. Me? Well, if I finally have Arlen in the frame, I appreciate that. Chikori is right. I'm always thinking about the safety of the staff members. And because of that, I would like to ask you about this rumor of staff members accidentally taking pictures of some eerie entities. I brought some of them here. Take a look.
I've seen them.
Big brother Arlen is... Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah.
If Big Brother Arlen is here to ask about the Wubby, Sheeling has nothing to tell you. Sorry.
You've let the cat out of the bag.
I'm so sorry, Adler. I let my nerves get the better of me. I knew it from the moment I told you. Never mind. I'm Adler from the Department of Ecology. You may not have seen me before.
I actually have.
But if you've heard tell of the Adler's steer system used station-wide, you would have known the surname of my father and I the surname my father and I bear. Sheeling's Wubby is indeed one of the specters you mentioned. They are the Curio Wubaboo from the Department of Ecology. Wubaboos are considered a subspecies of astral spirits that exist in the form of spiritual entities. They're also known as jinx to some people. If you're curious about them, I may be able to give you a brief explanation of their existence. Yeah, that's right. Little Adler is our genius in the Department of Ecology. No one else can outsmart Adler.
You mean out-achieve? I told you many times, outsmart is about cunning.
I'm all about work and intellect.
Alright, little Adler, don't be anxious. Since you brought up Wubaboo, Chikori and I here want to ask you a few questions. Are Wubaboos dangerous?
Oh, that's a hard one to answer. You see, Wubaboos are different from humans.
In their way of thinking, there's no active concept of malevolence. However, the chaotic behaviors they exhibit in line with their nature often cause unpredictable damage to their surroundings, which can be perceived by humans as being harmful. Now, where can we find the Wubaboos? This question is difficult to answer. I'm a generalist type of scholar, not a specialist. It's just based on these photos, Wubaboos can appear anywhere and everywhere. Likely the specific pathways of their movements can only be discerned by those who take care of them. You seem to be hiding something. I am not. It's the walking encyclopedia of the Department of Ecology. I'm just answering your questions on behalf of Windsheeling.
That's right. I messed up just now, so Adler is helping me not to tell on myself any more than I already did.
Oh, God. Oh, you've already told on yourself again. Adler, in my professional opinion, your answers were vague, evasive, and only offered very limited help. The specters in the photos, the Wubaboos, have already disrupted order in the space station. I need to recover them as soon as possible to prevent them from further endangering the space station and bringing potential harm to our staff.
Impossible! As I've said, they're not malicious. They only act in accordance with their most basic instincts. That's right. We're very familiar with Wubby. They won't harm people on purpose. At most, they just pull some pranks at places. Sheeling, please stop talking.
The level of danger they pose will be determined by the security department. But first, I need to find a Wubaboo just to see for myself. For all we know, Wubaboo Wobbuboos could be extremely dangerous. Well, I'm not gonna say that. Check a few more just to be sure. The more the merrier. Oh, let's not rush ourselves. I do fully understand where you're coming from, Captain Arlen. Excuse me. I do fully understand where you're coming from, Captain Arlen, but we really don't know where the Wobbuboos are. After all, we're just scared little kids. We're too timid to deal with mysterious entities like these, aren't we, Shilling? Oh yes, that's right. I really don't know. Please leave us be and go search for the Wobbuboos elsewhere. Adler is right. You guys totally go ahead and do as Adler says. Judging from Lynn Sheeling's answer, I have a feeling that Adler knows more than he's letting on. She even said they're very familiar with the Wobbuboos. These two kids are too brave for their own good. In that case, let's keep our eyes on Adler. He might be able to gain some clues. He's already gone. Let's follow them.
Welcome to Herta Space Station.
Alright, gotta follow Adler. Alright. Looks like he's gone this way. Is everything here? I brought all the things you need to. After completing your task, go back quickly. You already have the attention of the security department, so please stop trying to make more problems. Ooh. It just won't work. Even if you put on a terrifying look like that, Captain Arlen is the head of security department. He is also with the hero who helped thwart the Legion's invasion of the space station. With those two together, even the biggest one among you is no match for them. Ooh. Anyway, take this stuff and leave. Quickly. Freeze! We've got you surrounded. What are you plotting? There's no conspiracy. I was just mumbling to myself. Did you hear the Wobbaboo talking? It does not speak human languages. It has no need to, because you can understand it. The little Adler. Oh, this is Arlen. It does not speak human languages, and it has no need to, because you can understand it. The little Adler from the Department of Ecology is a master of languages of different species. Okay, gotcha. We are very much aware of that. If you insist on being tight-lipped about this, I will have to find the director of the Department of Ecology. Please don't tell Auntie Inkle about this. I'll tell you everything. After the Wobbaboos escaped, they stayed low profile in the space station for a long time. We played together a lot. However, recently, they've been mobilizing en masse for a certain collective aim. Even this one, my best friend, wanted me to find some things for them, all of which seem to have a connection with a certain researcher. I don't know what this is for. They certainly don't mean to hurt anyone. I didn't tell anyone because everyone in the space station is an adult working on their own research projects. It's so hard to find a playmate. I don't want them to be recovered just because of some baseless accusations. I never expected that you had this childlike side of you. Adler has always acted like an adult, and I was a bit concerned at some point. So, as you've already established, the Wobbaboos are mobilizing to work toward a certain objective, which I believe will be the focus of the security department's investigation for now. Did it say something? It says it will never reveal our goal. And it also said, mind your own business or the scariest of us all will eventually come and make your lives difficult. It said that much with just one sound. You can rest assured that I translated it faithfully. So we're stuck in a stalemate. If that's the case, my only option is to make a concession by arresting this one for an internal report. Woo. Wait, unless it says if you can prove that your intentions are benevolent, I will consider telling you the location of our base. I can negotiate too. So how do we prove our intentions are benevolent to them? As I've mentioned before, they're trying to collect the belongings of a certain researcher named Ikura Shu. That researcher's belongings have all been taken away by Legion monsters. All the other Wubbaboos and I have been spending a huge amount of time and effort on retrieving the taken items. That's why they kept getting photographed. They were so occupied with dealing with difficult opponents, they had no spare energy to stealth themselves. We can help them out. You're a friend. Otherwise, it won't tell you a single word, even if you threaten us to take his life. I was trying to do the voices here, but my own personal voice, like, it's a little bit of a strain to close off and do the child voices. And I can do it. It's just a lot of practice, and my voice is not 100%. Push too hard here. There's something fishy about this researcher thing. Recovering the researcher's belongings falls within the security department's purview. Apart from our duties, we also help with Wubbaboos. We can also help with the Wubbaboos' requests at the same time. It's like killing two birds with one stone. Let's just leave this to Jikori and me. It says, happy collaborating. Hold on. What I would want to do for him. It says, happy collaborating. My comrades are already present at the scene, just waiting to strike. Hopefully, you'll be able to recover Ikura Shu's belongings as soon as possible. I'm waiting for your good news. Thanks, Adler. Alright, Arlen, I think we got info that we need. Alright. Do.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
I was hoping to get further along with this one.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Little Wubbaboos everywhere. Go ahead and wrap up the streams. Part of it is sparing my voice, and part of it is just break.
Unlimited. Blade works!
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Sensum!
Time to twirl!
Soaring above the lands! This is permanence!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Oh, where'd the Wababoo go? What I didn't know until recently is that you can go here with certain characters and it gives you the points. Gazes at Herta, 4 points, it announces. Why is that the score? Come on, see. That's the number. Alright, let's try it. Close eye of the weird little gun suddenly snaps open as it swirls around for a moment, staring at you with malice. Oh! Archer, 8 points. Bases things on weight? Don't think so. With malice. Don Hung, Permancer Terai. 88 points. Oh, nice. I already did it with the Trailblazer. 84 points. Is it basing things on color? I don't think so. But yeah, I've been wanting to come back to this little thing at various times and see what it says. I have not, though, because I just learned about this thing recently that it does that. Joy filtration. There's a high demand for joy. Hey, wait, this is the conch. That's the crack up conch. That's the one that we got our mission related to. Wait, what's missing? Okay. There's Herta. Alright, next we go supply zone now. For something else. Have valid film. Just be careful. Okay, I will be careful. Huge Wababoo. It is a big old Wababoo.
We need a strategy.
Yeah, we do.
A will of metal and stone. Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Land forward!
Time to twirl!
Land forward!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Hi, Wababoo. Woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Doesn't look very different from the other one before. So it's only larger in size than the other throbbing in the background while I'm checking my phone. Oh, the curio rating pistol. I haven't done it on this account. I did it on the other account, but I didn't realize I could go back and do it. Different characters. Types of responses. Let's go here. I just walked over. Alright, Robo-Booby. Ooh. You're back. We found 3 items. In just one glance, I already knew you had all the things. The little buddy is very impressed. After all, monsters can be quite a challenge to defeat sometimes. Curious. Why do the Wubbaboos want researcher Ikura's shoes belongings? Oh, that was Arlen's question. Never mind. I don't know. I asked the little buddy before, but it never answered. According to Wubbaboo's habits, maybe this Ikura shoe offended them in some way. They're taking revenge by confiscating his things. The name Ikura shoe, it feels somehow familiar. Is he the one who reported the Spectre photos? No. Very sure there isn't a staff member with that name in the security department. We ought to have run a thorough check after getting our hands on such important evidence. Okay, I read through them. According to his letter back home, his diary, and his research report we have on hand, he's just an ecology researcher with low access clearance. He once served as a Wubbaboo researcher and caretaker. At some point, his research fell through and he was transferred to handle the space station's anti-gravity protection nets for daily repairs and ionization balance maintenance. Before arriving at the space station, he was a 1 in a million genius on his own planet. Here, his evaluation is extremely low, making his life here a lonely, uninteresting one. From his diary, we understand that he felt unfulfilled. But in his letters back home, his mother seems to have high hopes for him. The grass is always greener on the other side. Yeah, other people see the glory of being employed by the space station. They don't know the exhaustion people have to endure while on the inside. Researchers here are always highly motivated, working themselves like ever-spinning top, trying so hard just to earn recognition from Madame Herta, or maybe even a sidelong glance from Noose, the erudition. But to achieve all that wouldn't be easy at all. Learning to accept the disparity between expectations and reality is a lesson that everyone here will eventually learn. So the belongings that the Wubbaboo wanted me to find belonged to such a researcher. How relatable. After all, I, Adler, have never faced a dilemma such as unsuccessful research. It just said, haven't you looked enough? Pass the items to me now. Seeing how you have proven yourself to be on its side, and now acquiesces in pointing you toward their base of operation, which is at the end of the disposal site. Remember, only you two are allowed to go there. Okay. Thank you, Adler. Thank you, Wubbaboo. This thing still keeps highlighting. Oh, it just wants me to note that all these are available. Yes, I know that. We'll get there. We will get get there. We will get there. Alright. Alright. Alright, so storage zone in this area. Oh, woo! That's yeah, it's a big one. It is a big one. All right, I'm going to probably finish this mission, but I am going to take another break before I do. So I will be back in a minute. Haha! I came back early. Alright. I did. I guess the daily kind of reset thing happens. Checking things off. Okay. Yeah, I'm on the Asia server, so the reset of things is a little bit different. Okay, it looks like I have to be up there. So I'll need to use flip the switch over here. There we go. So many wapaboos. Yes, lots and lots of wapaboos. So this is what it is. So what exactly happened? You still remember what was written in the observation on wababoo behavior? What kind of wababoo would gather in an empty room? I didn't read it. Sad. Sad wababoos will gather in an empty room and share their unhappy thoughts. Not only that, the name Ikura's shoe is carved in the memorial stone they're guarding in this room. Okay. The carving looks new. Must have been built recently. These Wubbaboos are gathering his belongings, not to prank their previous caretaker, and not to destroy order on the space station. They were mourning a late friend. Looks like this researcher named Kurashu perished in the Legion's invasion. No wonder neither Adler nor I seem to be able to recall the name. I didn't think Wubbaboos, the seemingly feral and heartless astral spirits, would cherish friendships more so than the humans do in the space station. Well, these little guys don't seem to be that feral. Yeah, you're right. They are indeed not feral. Come to think of it, even seem a bit cute. Which reminds me, we should set up a similar type of memorial site for those who have lost lives under the stampede of Antimatter Legion, so as to offer condolences on behalf of the station. As for Shu's memorial stone, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have it stand here for eternity. With belongings gathered, memorial stone secured, the ceremony is now complete. The Wubbaboos can now be appeased. But why does it seem that they still have no intention of leaving? Maybe there's still something missing. What's missing? Let me think. Oh, I've got it. Shikori, do you know how to take a picture? A picture of Wubbaboos gathering in front of the memorial. A picture of the giant Wubbaboo guarding the place by itself. And a picture of a couple of Wubbaboos sharing their grief. I hope you can take a few pictures that would fit these descriptions so we can memorialize them. Eternalizing their friendship to make it resilient and enduring. That's what I think truly leave Wubbaboos at peace. Okay, alright. Now, I'm going to go here and I'll hit armor. Save. Well, I don't need to save it. Well, it's funny because the camera thing alerted me, but it's not effectively finding and searching the target. That's weird. Maybe I have to take it from this angle. There we go. I'm gonna save it anyway because it's kind of cute. Alright. Mourners. Alright. Got it. Pictures are done. Thank you so much. I didn't expect these things, which were often mistaken for specters, to have a soft spot inside. Or a soft side. Looking at these pictures, I think it's time they leave. All began with this collective goal of theirs. Now that that's finally realized, they should be able to continue living
coexistence with staff members. There's still one last thing. This is a small token of appreciation for such a kind witness to all this. Please take it. Hadler said that the Wubbaboos prepared a unique blessing just for you, using a special technique of their species. From now on, you will be one of the very few who can understand them. Aww, they are indeed all of the species. The space station should be the best place for them. As for the humans and the Wubbaboos, all of our lives have to go on. However, perhaps in the future, you can drop by more often and chat with them. Think of it as a commemoration of this encounter. Aww, Wubbaboo, Wubbaboo, Wubbaboo. They're so cute. I think they're cute. I do. And hold on, that was not what I really wanted to go to achieve. There we go. I got Close Encounters of the Sixth Kind. There we go. And my mission log now has Sensitive Beings Part 2. So that's why there was only 30 minutes left, is because I'm on the Asia server and it was counting down server time. So I should be able to do the second thing with the... Oh, and my enemies are reset.
Will of preservation!
Mountains move, rockets rise! Soaring above the lands! This is permanence!
Time to twirl!
I had thought about 3 hours anyway for
Reach the end of the story in your own.
This was all testing out how things went with streaming. The real test, I guess, is going to be checking what it looks like in the final product. I'm not liking the color of the games coming out. I need to see how to make adjustments there as well. But, you know, it's yeah, let's see if I want to do it permanently in terms of making a shift over. Yup, here you go. The optical identity verification program has been set up. The terminal has sufficient computing power. Please feel free to use it. Alright, let's go. Oh, you making me do a puzzle each time I do this. Gotcha. I gotcha. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, there's a few different options. I'll try this one. Alright, so Winchiki. Even though I don't have to read his, I'm just like curious. Lip sync diva Mina's regret. He's the one. Oh. Okay. I'm there. I'm a student. Can I get a 50% discount? Oh. Request F. Oh, he got scammed. Oh, that's funny. Alright. Oh, here's Chris's. Visit the webpage. The Ivy Schools. Settle down on a new planet. Visit Flying Dog. IPC's comment. How to swiftly settle on a new planet with a shopping list of inexpensive and useful products. Sent message saying, I looked it up on Flying Dog and it costs 20,000 credits. In what world is that cheap? What do you mean I students do you think can pay for this 20,000 credit bed sheet in a month? Oh god. It's ridiculous that any student would spend so much money on bed sheets. This is proper for you to flaunt your money as a student. Okay. Looks like you came back. No reason to feel inadequate. You are attending a really good uni. Let's go to the same school and study law. Haha. What? Okay, I'm just skimming at this point. The guy on the relationship board who is arguing for marriage without money. I have something to say to you. I found about this weirdo you're talking about, and even folks on his home planet think he's weird. How do I delete my Ivy Schools account? Oh my gosh. Wow. Interesting. Not really sure. He's weird. People act much more maliciously on the virtual network. It's true. He is brutally harassed online. Did he get infected by the mimetic virus during his most vulnerable moments? But his speech and the style of his posts are significantly different from the cliche quotes thing. Yeah, I asked to mention. I'm afraid he's not the infected one. And is it Joanne? But I better not jump to a conclusion yet. Should I check Joanne's records? Of course. I'll have to come back tomorrow. Yep. Working again. Well, it sometimes breaks down during maintenance. What? Oh no, this is caused by the old units I installed in the terminal. It looked good to me at the time and thought they could boost the terminal's computing power. Looks like we'll have to wait until the replacement units are delivered. What, tomorrow? Yes, of course. Come back tomorrow. The echoer. Choose repetitive dialogue options 3 times. Yeah, okay. There's a Wababoo. Wababoo. I use that for my thing that on the other server for a little while. Oh, but I love this one so much, so keep it on there. Alright, so let me just check where we are. We did a few things. They just took a little time to get through, especially since I was reading them aloud. So we got ever-changing, and just on the space station we have ever-changing fleeting lights on the Express. Friends new learnings on the Express. I gotta check the guest book. Then we've got the simulated universe I gotta do. Yeah, so there's a few little things here. Some of it is just taking care of stuff on the station. Oh, well, if I go back to the mission log, Fates Atlas. It's just like looking at the space station. Okay, I've got those that are in the middle. So, sensitive beings 3 for tomorrow, and then guide, paradox, and ever-changing. This this is one I could pick up here. Somewhere in here I can pick it up. Can I navigate to that before I pick it up, right? Okay, so that's available somewhere in the master control. So I think I'm gonna park for now.
It's still early. Where to now?
Oh, Arlen's sending me a message. Is this it? Videotape has been stolen by the elementary research department. Insight is in charge is a bit stubborn. She insists footage contains sensitive material. You left with good impressions. Sure, caring for the elderly and young is my passion. Nice. Okay. Old lady's Esther. Oh, okay, I know where she is. Are you being sarcastic on the first sentence? I won't go until you reply. Right now I'm busy taming this wubbaboo. It's so funny. Yeah, okay, so Guide Paradox will be the one where I talk to Esther up here. And so I think I might try to do this stream again tomorrow with some adjustments based on what I see in the recording today. And then I'll continue these side quests.